Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to EnggAdda. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the Amazon Web Service EC2 instance. So we are going to discuss here what is EC2 instance and what are the key component of the EC2 instance. This is what we are going to discuss in this video. In the previous video I have discussed about the AWS and what are the features, or you can say the core concept or core features of the AWS we have discussed there. In this video, we are going to focus on the EC2 instance. What are the key components of the EC2 instance and what are the things you have to keep in mind when you're going to learn the EC2 instance. And in the upcoming videos, we'll try to practically see how we can create the EC2 instance, and then we'll try to create a Spring Boot application and deploy them. Okay, so everything we are going to discuss in this series. Now let me try to go to the next slide and discuss about what is EC2 instance. So here you can see EC2 stands for the Elastic Compute Cloud. So Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud is a key component of Amazon Web Services and provides resizable compute capacity in the cloud. EC2 allows users to rent virtual servers known as instances to run the application, host website, and perform various computing tasks without the need to invest in and maintain physical hardware. So EC2 allows users to rent virtual servers, and they are known as instances that help us in running the application, hosting the website, and performing various computing tasks, okay, on the cloud. So you don't need to maintain a physical hardware. Now let me try to go to the next slide and discuss about couple of the key component or key terms related to the EC2 instance. Like what is instance, what is the instance type, what is the load balancing, and what are the life cycle of the instances. There are multiple terms related to the EC2, so we are going to discuss all the terms one by one. So first of all, what is instances? An instance is a virtual server in the cloud that can be used for variety of the purposes such as running the application, hosting the website, or processing data. So instance is nothing but is a virtual server that help us in running the application, hosting website, or processing data. Now let me try to go to the next slide and discuss about the instance type. So based upon the compute power, memory, storage, and the networking capability, we can have different EC2 instances. Okay, so EC2 instances come in the various types, each optimized for the different use cases. These types differ in the term of compute power, memory, storage, and the networking capabilities. Now let me try to go to the next slide and discuss about the Amazon Machine Images. So what is AMI, or you can say Amazon Machine Images? An AMI is a pre-configured template that includes the necessary information to launch an EC2 instance. So this is a kind of virtual image that contains the information to launch an EC2 instance. When you are going to create a EC2 instance, you need to select a AMI, or you can say Amazon Virtual Machine. Okay, users can choose from the variety of the publicly available AMIs or create their own custom images. Now let me try to go to the next slide, and here we have listed out the term elastic load balancing. What is elastic load balancing? As the term suggests, this helps us in doing the load balancing. So let's say you have created 3 EC2 instances for your application. Okay, so when client is going to hit your application, so to which instance the request will be going, that is managed by the elastic load balancing. EC2 instances can be used in conjunction with the elastic load balancing, a service that automatically distributes incoming application traffic across the multiple instances to ensure high availability and fault tolerance. So you see, elastic load balancing helps us in doing the load balancing. Now let me try to go to the next slide, and here we have listed down the term auto scaling. What do you mean by auto scaling? Auto scaling allows users to automatically adjust the number of EC2 instances in a fleet based on the demand. So let's say you have, as of now, the demand of the EC2 instances is very low, or you can say the request that is coming to your application is very low. Then at the time, auto scaling will reduce the number of the EC2 instances which are active, and when the demand is high, it automatically increase the number of EC2 instances to meet the demand. Okay, so this ensures that the application can handle varying workload efficiently. Now let me try to go to the next slide, and here we have listed down the security groups and the network access. Security groups act as a virtual firewall for instances controlling inbound and outbound traffics. Okay, so these are nothing but these are kind of firewalls or fire rules that you can put when you're going to create your EC2 instance, so that whenever someone is trying to access your application, this firewall rule should work. So security group act as a firewall, a virtual firewall for instances controlling inbound and outbound traffic. Users can define rules to allow or deny a specific type of traffic. Coming to the next term, which is key pairs. So when launching an EC2 instance, user can specify a key pair which consists of the public key and the private key. This key pair is used for secure SSH access to the instances. Okay, so this key pair is being used to access the application securely. Coming to the next term, which is elastic block store. EBS provide persistent block level storage volume for EC2 instances. User can attach EBS volume to instances to store data that persists even when the instances is being stopped or terminated. So this is extra, I would say, storage that is being attached to the EC2 instances to carry out the additional work. Coming to the instance life cycle, EC2 instances can be started, stopped, terminated, and restarted as needed. So these are the life cycle, or you can say the steps, or you can say the stages of the EC2 instance. Like it can be started, stopped, terminated, or restarted. Users only pay for the compute capacity they consume while instances are running. So users have to only pay when the instances are running. When they are stopped and terminated, users do not have to pay the price for that. Now let me try to go to the next slide, and here the term is regions and availability zones. So let's say you have created 3 instances of your EC2, okay, and you have deployed your application, but you don't you want one instance to be running in India and other instance to be running in the different part of the world, let's say USA or UK. So you have to define the regions and availability zone for that instance. So EC2 instances are available in different AWS regions, each consisting of multiple availability zones. Users can deploy instances in the multiple regions to achieve the high availability and fault tolerance. Okay. Coming to the next term is instance metadata and user data. Instances can access metadata about themselves, such as instance ID and public IP address. Users' data can be passed to the instances during the launch to customize their configuration. So these are like instance data. Metadata is kind of instance ID and the public IP address, and user data is something like users who has created the instance and all. So those things are termed as the instance data and the user data. Now in the summary, we can tell that Amazon EC2 provides a flexible and scalable solution for computing resources in the cloud, allowing users to quickly scale their infrastructure based on the application requirement. It is widely used by the businesses of all the sizes for a variety of the workloads. Okay, so this is about the EC2 instance. What is EC2 instance and what are the key terms related to the EC2 instance we have discussed here. In the upcoming video, I will going to create a video where we can show you how you can create a EC2 instance, and after that we'll try to also deploy our application there. So this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.